Hey guys, so this is the full onboarding meeting of Tim taken from our Sunny Coast vlog. If you haven't watched the Sunny Coast vlog, I recommend going and watching that first and then coming back to this later. Cheers.
So you didn't want to get started because you didn't have the money to pay?
Yeah, like I had to, like, I don't know if he's told you, like I'm owed like $40,000 for work.
Yeah, I think I heard that, yeah.
And
So they got stolen off your saying, was that?
no, I did heaps of work, just never got paid off one builder.
Yeah.
And then went to court. Well, I have no idea how all that works, but like it got adjourned. Is that the word? Adjourned?
Yeah, like delayed.
Yeah. And then he filed bankruptcy.
Oh, so what's
And
the
so that
process
cost
there?
me like $1,200 just for the lawyer for the day that nothing happened.
Yeah.
So I have to ring like I don't know what it's like in Victoria, but it's called like Queensland Building Construction Union or something.
So the union pays you now?
No one will pay me.
So you're...
Yeah, like that's
done.
that's how fucked, I shouldn't swear, but like the construction industry in Australia is.
So
like,
you've basically just... What, the money's gone now?
Yeah.
You don't get that?
No.
Wow.
And I had to pay, like, so I get sometimes the guys to put the wall sheets on and the ceiling sheets, and I do I don't know if you know much about plastering, but to make it all smooth.
Yeah.
So I pay people to do that,
Yeah.
and then I had to pay them.
So you paid them and you owed money as well?
Yeah. Because it's a bit like, I didn't want to be like, I didn't get paid, so I'm not paying you.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't really know what to...
It's just in a shit position with it.
Yeah. And it's
How long ago was this?
April.
Yeah, okay.
Or earlier, but that's what I was meant to... And then it happened again with another builder. But I've got like a contract. He's paying me July 14th or something.
Yeah, right.
Like I've actually spoke to him in person.
Confirmed, yeah.
And he's actually showed me his financial...
Is this your business or what's the...
Yeah, but now I'm back working for someone else for wages or hourly rate because my
just more
stress,
stability.
Last night I only slept 3 hours. Like it's not...
Why is it?
Oh, I got to work all weekend. Like it's just like
right.
Yeah, it's a bit. I don't know. Hard to.
So when did you go back to work for someone else?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah. What was that? Why did you make that decision? Like at that time, was it just?
Oh, I haven't been paid for 3 months.
Yeah, right. So just couldn't
Like,
handle dealing with that.
Yeah, and I never really had much money
Yeah.
to like start the business.
Yeah.
Kind of just, I don't know.
Was the business going alright apart from you not being paid?
Well, if I got paid,
Yeah.
I would get 50 grand in 3 months or more.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that
that's after paying everyone.
Yeah.
Like, that's my profit.
So you're literally 50 grand profit down.
Yeah, profit out.
Yeah, right.
It's like 70.
How old are you?
28.
Yeah. How long have you been running that business for?
Probably 2 years ago, but I hate my job.
Yeah.
Like with a passion.
Yeah.
Like it sounds a bit stupid. Like why are you starting a business and then like that's half the reason. Well, probably 3/4 of the reason of signing up.
Yeah. Okay.
For this, like
Just to draw your time, and obviously I imagine in the trade it's kind of flexible. You can kind of take a day back if you need be. Working for someone else.
But I think once I get confident with
what are you doing
what
here?
this But I don't know if JP told you I'm going to go overseas in August and move
I
over
heard
there.
about that,
That's like me. I'm done with construction.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're moving overseas?
Yeah.
Where are you moving to?
Germany.
Yeah, right. And you're looking to take your match betting over there?
Yeah, I did last year. Just went on a holiday.
Yep.
And I had no problems apart from waking up at 4
What were you doing? Yeah.
Just a Saturday horses. Just all my own personal accounts.
And had no issues with it?
Only Tab Touch, which is probably not the best bookie. I mean, I can lose. Well, I shouldn't say that, but like...
As in they got banned or...?
No, they just said... just after like a month, they just said like, oh, we need to see...
extra verification.
And then I got my brother to sign in, then I was like at home, made him put some stupid bets on.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped using them.
Yeah.
Like till I got back, I was like, oh, I don't want to
deal with it.
Lose an account for that reason. Like I want to lose it for making more money, or something.
So I imagine you want my help with that too, in terms of setting up overseas.
I had it all before I went.
In terms of like when you go now.
Yeah, I want it all set up,
Yeah.
running.
Yeah, okay. So in terms of that, you've got a few different options on what you can do. Some more risk than others. I've just had a mate move over to London, so he's setting up his operation there. So I'll be able to relay his experience to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's definitely some options there. Obviously, it's not like fully ideal.
Also, I had like, while we're on that subject, in Germany they have really good promotions on bookies.
On local bookies, really?
On like the soccer, NBA, like.
So you can get accounts over there and match bet.
Yeah, well, just with, like when I was over there, because no one really does it there.
Yeah.
Like, you know how everyone here is always punting, always like, you all know about it. But like, I asked my friend, I'm like, it's €1,000 for €1,000 like bonus for deposit match. And they're like, oh, we don't gamble, it's stupid. I'm like, that's a good mindset, but like,
yeah, you've got
both. But I'm like, can I give you €1,000 and you open this? And they're like, what? Like, they don't understand. Like,
I think you just have to watch with those. I've heard they have massive turnover requirements.
I think it was only $1.50 or €1.50.
So one turnover.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, whatever you deposited.
Like that's unbelievable. So you get good odds and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and that's
wow.
I don't have
I've
much.
seen one in Portugal because one of our editors from Portugal, and he's telling us about one that was like 10x turnover requirement or some shit.
So,
you lose all the money before you make anything.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say I'm that educated in match betting, and like that seems like too good of an offer to like, even if there are other promos. I mean, it's probably not the most reliable, just going off deposit offers.
Yeah. Well,
but if I can
know what it is though. If you can find an efficient way to churn through accounts and keep getting accounts, then that is
efficient.
Yeah. It's just getting the accounts, but that just comes down to your network.
And even like, that's...
It'd be interesting to look into because I'm trying to learn a bit more about the Canadian scene to potentially have a look out there. But yeah, I've honestly never heard of anything in Europe.
Yeah, they have heaps.
Apart from the UK, obviously. But
it's just they don't have that culture here.
Yeah.
It's like the only way you gamble there is go to like... Maybe they have them in Victoria still, like the old TABs. Where
you can go in there. They don't have them in Queensland.
They're all kind of like joined to pubs and stuff.
Yeah. We still have the occasional.
Oh, there might be. Yeah. Like you'd never see it.
No one's in there anymore. Yeah. No.
It's all pokies and.
Yeah. So what are you doing in Germany? What's the plan moving over there?
I've just been there a few times. I like it.
Yeah. You got friends over there, or?
Yeah, I've got like German friends there.
Yeah. You speak?
No, not at all.
Do they speak English?
Yeah, real good. So it's like.
they all learn English at school and shit.
Yeah, like thank you. Yeah, they say they don't speak English better, but then they like correct, the Aussie accents. Like you start saying something stupid, like, isn't this how you meant to say it? I'm like,
yeah. I grew up speaking this language, and I still can't speak it.
Yeah.
So what about work over there, or what's the plan?
I'm just going to do Uber Eats.
Yeah, right.
Sounds a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to do any work.
Yeah. Obviously, just match bed, but.
Yeah, because the visa I'm going to apply for, which I'm going to do this week, it's called a working holiday. You don't even have to get a job.
Yeah, right.
Like, they just check if you have money in your bank account.
Yeah.
That was like another thing with JP. I'm like, I'm about to go pretty sour with my money, like, and I need to get like screenshots.
Stability of it all.
But then not pay slips, but proof of income, because I knew I wasn't going to get paid for so long. If I apply for a visa, and it's like, you haven't been paid in 3 months, where's all this money coming from? Be like, oh, gambling. It'd be like, I don't know, I just didn't think like that would.
That should be fine, you think?
Yeah, I've got money now, and I've been doing on the way, so it's all legitimate now.
Yeah, okay. So what, moving over there, is it cheap over there? Like how?
Yeah, very cheap.
Yeah, right.
Apart from, actually, now everywhere here is expensive.
What's like your average living expenses over there per month?
So I think for a studio apartment, it'd be about $1,500 rent with bills.
Yeah, right.
So I'll say another $1,000 on top of that for groceries and fun stuff.
Probably half what you spend here.
Yeah, pretty. Like I'm paying about the same, and I'm in a 4-bedroom share house with friends.
Yeah.
Well, there's 6 of us in there.
So you're gonna live alone over there, or?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting to that age where it's
so
like...
the plan's literally just go over there, fucking make it work, just live life over there.
Yeah, that's what I had, like, just relax. Sounds a bit... I hate working.
Yeah.
Well, especially work, you don't...
Yeah. What about, like, family, friends here and that? What's... Just moving away from all that, just happy to...
Yeah, I'll see what happens. Like, been to Europe like 3 times for 3 months. I never.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit sad, but didn't miss anyone. Like,
yeah,
just,
no,
like, you know what I mean?
how long are you planning on going over there for? Or is it like, this is
I'll
permanent?
just see what happens.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good plan, but I'll just.
Well,
I've never done.
I do the same shit. I just fucking
Let
have
it
an
happen,
idea
yeah.
and just do it. Like,
Yeah, it's,
yeah, wow. So tell me your story in terms of match betting. You're 28 now. What's your, obviously, I imagine you went through your trade, progressed through that, started your own business, got out of that. Where's match betting kind of falling into that?
mainly just all my friends gamble.
Yeah.
Like degenerate gambling.
Yeah.
Like, and then I was like, why do you put such stupid bets on?
Yeah.
So
you never bet yourself, really?
Maybe like, I used to don't really follow rugby league, but maybe the Origin.
Yeah.
But like $20.
3 times a year.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
my uncle and that used to just do horse racing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you spending all your money?
Yep.
Like I just never understood the spending $500
Yeah.
on a Saturday, like on
Drinking piss, fucking.
and everything else that comes. Yeah, like it turns. Yeah, if you come to the pub, the punt, it's not just punting, you're drinking, and it's you know what I mean.
You're going out
after.
and,
So
Just
it was a
all
bit
adds up.
like I probably wouldn't punt when I was younger, but I'd go along.
Yeah.
Drink and that. Now I'm a bit too old.
Yeah.
Not old, but like it's not fun.
Yeah. So
yeah.
where did you come across? Was it us that started your match betting?
No, I actually started doing my own horse one.
Yeah. So where do you come across? Like, how do you learn it?
Well, I don't know, all my friends get like you get the $50 bonus bets back, but they're getting like crazy ones on sports bet, like any race. And I'm like, why does my account have that? And I realised they're losing a lot, and they bet stupid amounts. They don't even follow the promotion, and then the bonus just goes on a 20-leg multi. Like it's never going to win.
Yeah.
Then I made a tab account, and then I don't know how educational or what that would just. I put a bet on one favourite and the other second favourite, like $50.
Yep.
And then I realised
Just in a horse race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was winning, I guess. And then
were you turning over the bonuses, or what do you?
Yeah, just on 2 NRL games.
You're right.
So I'd put like $50,
like
and then whatever
50,
the winning
60%.
was, I'd put that on the other.
Payout, yeah. Were you getting any percentages, or like were you getting
Just super rough. I don't know the percentages.
50, 60%?
Then probably less.
Yeah.
Like it was just whatever game was next. Like it was not.
Yeah, okay. So you didn't back like
No
$2 teams or whatever?
Nah, no calculator or
Yeah.
anything, or checking other bookies.
So you literally back $2 head-to-heads?
Yeah.
So you'd be getting 40%? 50%?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Who knows? I don't even know.
It depends on the game, yeah.
But I thought that's half my
Well, it's
money
working,
back.
yeah.
Like if I got a place.
Yeah.
And then I saw heaps of other shit on like just somehow at that time. I never even looked up how to bet. Just all these
Your phone just fucking
just knows
realizes
what I'm
what you're
doing.
thinking.
Yeah. And I watch other ones, and I'm like, and I would message them like, where are your losses?
Yeah.
Like I want to see. Like not everyone wins. Like,
Yeah.
That's for any sort of investing, even crypto.
Yeah.
Like you got to have a loss
Yeah.
somewhere, like or a bad day.
Yep.
They're like, we just always win. I'm like,
Who was this?
Oh, I can't remember. It's like I messaged probably 3, not your
Different services?
yeah, different services.
Yeah, okay.
And I found the system, I guess.
Yep.
And then I was like,
Did you
saw
join
those-
any other services prior to this?
nah. I just thought they're all scammy, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like
Yeah.
it's a couple
Or
of dudes on
niche,
Instagram telling you you're gonna make money.
Yeah.
It's a bit like,
Yeah.
And then I joined. I asked. I can't remember who it was. It was probably Tom, maybe.
Yep.
Like, where are your losses? And then he sent me the website. I'm like, oh, they do lose.
Yeah.
Like that's a bit.
Here they
Why
are.
do they show the
Yeah.
losing days? Like, then I looked into a
started
bit more. I'm
to make
like,
sense.
oh, so they win more than they lose.
Yep.
There's got to be something behind that.
Yep.
Like, and I think I signed up, and then I just went on $50 unit size. I didn't watch any videos.
Yep.
Just followed the tips, and I think we had like 2 good months. It's like 20, 30 unit
Yeah,
profit.
okay. How long ago was this?
Over probably a year and a half ago, maybe a bit less.
Yeah, okay.
And
I started 2023.
Yeah, and I was just
Yep.
abusing the promos.
Yeah.
Like,
Just smacking.
to see the bookie list and I'd sign up for them, and then and we're winning. So I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
flawless.
Were you not doing much defense or anything at the
No
time?
defense at all.
Yeah.
No, like,
Nothing, yeah.
Then lost a few accounts, and I was like, oh, this is shit.
Yeah.
And then I started watching the videos. And I was
So when you would have made a few grand at that point?
yeah, like $6,000 in 2
Yeah.
months or something, which
Yeah,
is
right.
pretty
Ridiculous
good.
for starting
Oh
out,
yeah,
yeah.
no, just
Yeah.
And then I started watching a few videos, and I'm like, oh, so that you can't just abuse it. So
Yeah.
I was like, when I got banned on like Ladbrokes, I think, I was like,
Yeah, it's a
I was
big
messaging them like, what the fuck?
It's
what
a
do you mean, 'cause
wake-up
I'm
call.
winning, and they're like,
Yeah.
no, you're a promo abusing. What the fuck's a like? I don't even know what promotion was technically. I thought they just all did like money backs on Saturday, like.
Oh, it's funny. I
Yeah.
remember doing the same shit. It's like, you first see the band, because I pretty much started the same. I was just smacking everything. Like, I'd back in my horses when they run second, third. If they run second, third, I get 10 with the bonus and I make like $40. Like, yes, just make $40.
Yeah.
And you just smack every promo, and then you finally get a ban. You're like, what the fuck's happening here? Like, this is
And then I was gonna quit. Like,
yeah,
the guy made some money, cost me $100, $200,
yep,
made $6,000. Like,
yeah.
and then I think I still signed up, but I went back to a $25
So you were on 50 at the time?
when I first started.
Yeah, right.
Didn't message anyone, just
Yeah.
signed up.
Just thought you were
Yeah, like thought I was
taking
just kill it.
Yeah.
Then I started messaging. I can't remember exactly who.
Coach at the time, yeah.
And then they're like, oh, you can't be running a $50 unit size. You got to sign up to platinum.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm not paying $1,000. Like,
Fuck
but then
these
I'm like,
guys,
oh, that made me $6,000. Like, that's like a bad thing with me. I
Yeah.
just always be like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Then I like realize later on, oh, I probably should have at least looked into that. Like,
Yeah.
then I slowly stayed on $25. Then I was like, oh, I want more money. Like,
Yeah.
$25 units. Oh, but personally, for me, it's not a.
We're
I
not,
want,
not making much.
Yeah, like it's a few $100.
You got
but
40
like,
units and make fucking two.
yeah, and it's like I was working Saturday. I'm like, I can make $500 working.
Yeah.
Why do I want to make $100?
Yeah.
But then once I went to $50 unit size, it's platinum. You have like say 5 unit day. That's $250, and I'm like, I'm doing nothing.
And you turn up your bonuses higher.
Yeah, like I'm just sitting at home on a computer.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking to friends on the phone.
Yeah.
Like I was even playing video games
Yeah.
and I'm playing like
You
horses.
just play some
Yeah,
bit,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like plastering is just so physically.
Demanding, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting the same pay on a Saturday that I do. on
Just
a-
sitting behind your computer.
Yeah, and I'm doing nothing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, some people might say it's a bit stressful, however,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just sitting on a computer in my room. Like,
Yeah, doing it.
on the
Yeah.
lounge room. Like that, for me, that's not working. Even though it could be working, I've just always done physical,
Yeah.
like, labour work. So I'm like, that's not, for me, that's not working.
So
Like,
it seems to you just like a perspective on this different.
yeah, like you could just, I don't know if it, like, that
So
was,
you obviously enjoy doing it too.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun now. Like now, I
Betting
made,
on horses to
we
win.
made $4,000 the other week.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, like it didn't even bother me that I made, like there was
Yeah.
no emotion to it. And I'm like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad
But then
thing.
you like
Yeah.
reflect on that and you're like, to make $4,000 from work, how much fucking work do I have to do to make
Yeah,
$4,000?
like it's, yeah, that's the like Sunday I woke up, it's like, hold up. That's tax free.
Yeah.
Even if you have
So
to
you make
launder
six-
it to Betfair to get it out at 10%, even though it's the worst advice ever.
Yeah.
It's still $4,000 again.
We
like,
have to make fucking 6-7K working to actually get that kind of money.
yeah. Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
And
That's a month's work.
yeah. So I was like, that's like one of my goals, if I could get like $1,000 a week.
Yep. So what have you made till now, lifetime?
54,000.
54,000, yeah, right. In terms of units and things like that, what have you been running to make
I'm
that?
at $150
Yep.
now.
Yep. And what are you doing following the systems? What's your setup look like?
Sports one, I'm still on 50.
Yep.
I was going to do it for 10 weeks to just see my defense.
Yep.
So I didn't want to be like, Yeah.
Mix it up, yeah.
and that's been going good. Like, I obviously want to keep it the same size as the sport, horse one. But once I got to 10 weeks, I think that's when I started, when I was talking to JP, I wasn't getting paid any money.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to have like a really bad month, both sports and horse system, and have to withdraw that money
Yeah.
out. Because I actually had to drain my Betfair Now it was 12 grand or more out.
Yeah, right. It's a big bet.
Yeah. I was like, it's just, my friend was looking at it, he's like, what the hell do you have that much money in there? Like, it just builds up. Like,
Yeah.
it's like a bank account.
Yeah.
That's how I referred to it. But like, I never wanted to do that. Like,
Yeah.
I just wanted to leave that in there till
See where it goes, yeah.
I'm done, like match betting.
Yeah.
That's crazy as that
So what,
sounds, but
sports system 50s, racing system 150s,
150, yeah.
and then that's basically whole profits in that, like working
Yeah.
through those two things. Did you do
Yeah.
any of your own promos in racing and your own promos in sports?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah. I even, this is probably not the greatest advice, was doing non-promotional horses.
Yep.
And I've got $6,000 off that.
Yep.
I don't
6K profit.
Yeah.
How are you backing those?
I was doing this each, I don't know how to explain it without showing you. It's a bit, it's a bit bizarre. I don't know, like,
No.
I'd kind of bet on the each wave,
Yep.
mark it, and then lay it.
Lay the place and the win bet.
Yeah. No, the win, sorry.
So if it loses, becomes second, third, you profit both.
Yeah, and I don't
And if it wins, you lose the place bet of the each way, and the lay bet.
Lay bet, yeah.
and that's profit.
If it wins, no, if the horse wins, it was like kind of even, maybe the 5-10% loss. The place I would win.
But how? Because you're only getting the payout. You're losing it. So
That's what I wanted to ask. I don't.
like if you have $10 in the win and the place,
Yeah.
and the horse wins, you get the payout of the win. But you've laid that payout,
Payout.
so you lose that down, and then you lose your stake off the place bet.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's why I was really confused. But I also was doing just betting on.
I mean, it could be just variance on. Obviously, you want the losing outcome's best because you win both bets, right? But
yeah.
you could have just had variance.
I think
on
that's the. I think it's variance.
Yeah.
I say luck. I probably say the correct word, variance, but that's how I see it. Like,
it. Thank you.
thank you. Yeah, that's how I see it. Like,
Well, you're going to make the money regardless with what you know now. Even in
Yeah.
the worst case, I run away with your money. You still going to make
yeah.
it back
Yeah, well, that's what I was like. I've made 50
from a 1K investment.
investment. Yeah, and from doing, I still call it nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I just follow a message pops up, and I just follow that
Yeah.
message.
Literally,
Yeah.
close to that.
Yeah. it's-
How do you go from a time perspective in terms of like putting the time into, like, I don't know, missing your Saturday? Like, is that, are you missing social events? Are you missing things you normally
Nah,
do?
not really.
Yeah.
Most of my friends have actually moved away from I've moved they've moved away from here.
Yep.
So I only have a few friends here now.
So you grew up here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I only live 5 minutes away from
Yep.
him. So it's
Like a nice place to
like,
grow up.
yeah, he's come on a shit day.
I've been here a fair bit,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I reckon if I was moving, well, I don't want to live in Melbourne. I hate Melbourne. It's too cold there.
Yeah, there's a lot of Victorians that live here now.
Yeah, if I was moving
Yeah.
anywhere in Australia, it'd be somewhere up there because it's like close to the cities, but not inner city.
Yeah.
And if you go a little bit further out, you don't have these, like even like Coolum, you
Coolum,
don't
yeah.
have the high rises and things like you have
Yeah.
here. It's just a bit quieter.
Yeah, you can even go closer than that to
Yeah.
Najimbo, where
Yeah.
the airport is, but south. That's like still
Yeah.
got forest on the beach.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice,
But, yeah.
awesome area.
Yeah. But,
So what you kind of were working anyways on Saturdays and things like that?
Yeah, like probably like this year I haven't done anything fun really. As
Yeah.
sad as it sounds. Like, just you just get caught with work.
People
Yeah.
go through phases.
Yeah, like
You moved to fucking Germany. What's more fun than
fun.
that?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, I'm not doing anything, but it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move overseas. And yeah, I'll wait
Yeah.
until then.
But you're happy to put the time in because you're making the money anyway.
Yeah, like and especially with the match betting, it's not. I keep saying it over and over again. It's not
It's
work.
not work, yeah.
So it's
You enjoy doing it,
Doing it,
having
yeah.
fun doing it. That is
like
fun.
I literally do chores, like washing, everything I do on the weekend when I'm working, anyways, while betting. Like,
Yep.
it's like for me, it's just like checking Instagram.
Yep.
Like, it's not like, but you're making money.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So, what was the main reason for mentorship? You kind of
I
touched
just
on
wanted
briefly.
to make more money. It's just, I don't know, it sounds a bit greedy.
So you know,
but
No, but
like
was it like you knew that there's more information out there that you didn't have, or was it like you want a process or you want something more from it?
Well, I just know there has to be more
Yep.
info. Like I'm not to put myself down or anything, but like that's
You know a lot, but you don't know everything.
Yeah, I know my limit of knowledge. Then I see other people like are making this much money. I'm like, how are they making that much money when I'm on a bigger unit size than them? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, and getting good redeposit offers from bookies. Like ultra better get 1,000, 100%, $1,000 a week.
Yep. Yeah. Like, have you found that that sort of 54K has been huge while you haven't been working?
What's that, sorry?
That 54K while you haven't had that income for them 3 months. Is that?
Yeah, I don't know what I'd be doing now.
Yeah.
Like,
so that was like kept
that
you,
saved me. Like I still don't have much money now, but like I don't know what. Yeah, I don't even really want to know what I'd be doing with it.
Yeah, right.
So I could have been completely broke.
So in terms of bank, run me through your bankroll then. What's happening? What do you got in accounts? What do you got in savings?
I have about 14 spread across 20 bookies now.
Yep.
And I have about 8 in my bank account now.
14. Okay, 22. Yep. And that's your
and
whole...
I got to pay the credit cards. That's $3,000 at the end of the month. But I'll get paid. So I'm just saying it'll stay at 8. I'll probably only get about another $4,000 for the month's work.
Are you selling your car or anything when you go overseas? Sell much?
Not my car, but I have like an electric mountain bike, downhill bike.
Yep.
And I'll sell that for $2,000 or $3,000 hopefully.
Yep. Yeah, right.
That's it, and that's just going straight back into bookies. You know what I mean? Like,
Either way,
like
your money's there for bookies, and you just keep
bare
minimum to spend for your everyday expenses.
Yeah. But that's an yeah.
Downhill mountain bike. How's that?
It's fun but stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cousin's into it. I love shit like that.
It's fun, but if you come off, you get hurt.
Have you come off much?
Yeah, heaps of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But luckily, never really got
competitive with it, or?
Nah, I'm pretty slow.
Yeah. Is there much around here for that?
Now there is. When I was younger, there was nothing.
Yep.
Like you had to make your own tracks.
Yep.
But now, like the government, they're probably not the greatest tracks.
Yep.
But they actually started making like jumps and other sort of ones, like for just normal people to ride as well, like who aren't.
Yep.
Yeah, confident doing 60 kilometers down a hill. Doing that.
You into riding normally, or like on the gym, or just anything other than that?
This year's I've done nothing. That's what's pretty bad. Like,
just work.
Like, I'll ride the bike around here, like not even because I don't want to get hurt because I can't pay. I could. I can't work, so it's like. It's just another stupid thing, but I quit. I used to play rugby league, but I quit that. I'm pretty small. It's a pretty stupid sport if you're not good at tackling. But
it's stupid even if you are big enough.
Yeah,
it's the same as AFL.
Yeah, it's all dumb. Yeah, I'd probably say AFL's worse.
Oh man,
you just get hit from
all angles.
Not looking. Yeah. Rugby is a bit better. In a way, just
rugby in rugby league, it's straight on. It's
you know what you're running into. So I played like when I was in school, AFL.
Yep.
Just something like I just enjoyed sport when I was younger.
Yep.
And I just never. I don't know. It's a bit more grubbier. You have people hitting you from the side. Like elbowing you and stuff.
More like torque from opponents.
Yeah, like rugby league, you just if someone said something to you, you just fight, which is a bit. I don't think that's a better option, but like, it's a lot different to. And I always tackled under the waist. You can't do that in AFL.
Yeah, below the knees. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you'd like a rugby tackle, you hit them and pick them up, then drill them into the ground, and I never understood like. But when I went to AFL, because no one really braces for that.
Yeah, penalised for that.
I was like just tackling everyone. I was like, this is easy. Then I hear the whistle go off. I'm like, what's that? And they're like, oh, penalty, dangerous tackle. I'm like, never. Still now I don't really understand the rules that well.
Do you follow much sport or?
Rugby league.
Yeah. You follow racing or just rugby league?
Mainly just rugby league. Yeah. Did soccer like
Who do you
as
follow
well.
in rugby?
The Dragons.
Yeah, right.
They're pretty bad.
I'm from like the Southern Shire, which is Cronulla and St George area.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I'm familiar with rugby league. It's where I grew up. No one plays AFL.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
It's the same as
like
here.
I went to school and me and one of the blokes, the only blokes who played AFL.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like ridiculous.
It was the same as here, apart from the last probably say 5 years. It's getting pretty popular.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was in high school, like the Brisbane Lions come to our school,
Yeah.
which is like
Huge.
probably huge. I'm like, who are these dudes? Like no one, like I didn't even.
Yeah.
And they're like, doing like kicking drills and passing drills, and like I didn't even find it any interesting. And then my friend, who's from Victoria, like we were telling him about, he's like, what? They just come to your school, like we never got anything. Like I think they're just trying to build the game a bit more.
Yeah.
It probably is a better game, I believe, as in, like when you're younger, because like rugby, if you don't hit like puberty early,
Mate, yeah, you're done.
done. Yeah, like I didn't hit, like I was late as, probably not even that late, just in rugby terms, I was late as.
We were playing these big Islander blokes.
Like there's one guy I remember when I was 12, he was probably 140 kilos, no joke, and bald with a beard. I'm like, I was like 40, 50 kilos. Like I did, it was,
What are you supposed to do?
but you can't blame the other kid, like
Yeah.
it's just how big he is, like. Like I see, not many kids wanting to play rugby anymore when you're versing people like that, and you're still like a little.
I don't know. It seems still pretty popular in like areas, probably certain areas of Queensland, New South Wales, but
Yeah, more north you go, still super popular.
yeah.
I think here, maybe Gold Coast.
This area here is big for AFL. Like
It's very Victorian
there's
here
so
now.
there's so many AFL players come from Maroochydore,
Sure, yeah.
which is like literally half of.
Yeah, so like Maroochydore and Alex, probably 5 years before COVID, was nowhere, not popular at all. Like popular, but like not. But now like there's there's the hill they call it.
Yeah.
That's like chaos now. But like when I was younger, like we would be the only ones that would go there, and you have a barbecue on the beach, like on the hill. Now it's like you
Couldn't
can't
do
even
that.
sit
Yeah.
on the grass. Like it's that. Which is, it's a nice spot. Like I can't blame anyone for like moving here and coming.
Heaps
Like
of people coming, So back to match betting. What do you want to achieve from it all? Is there any certain number you want to hit?
Well, I had 2 sets of goals. The other one was quit work.
Which you've done anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty well enough. It's happening. Yeah, it's 4 more weeks, I think. But make $1,000 a week, like just to pay my
So what would you say you're at currently?
a week. I didn't really do it this Saturday. I had work.
Yep.
And I didn't want to follow half a day.
Yep.
But I think the day wasn't even that good. Not to be like focusing on one day. But usually around $1,000 a weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
And sports system, give or take.
Yeah. And then trying to implement the best you can overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like if I can do it full time. Sorry, I can focus a bit more on it because the last 2-3 months I've just follow the tip, put the race on, back, do a non-promo the next race.
Yep.
So that like on each bookie, like pretty
Yeah.
boring, but like I know there's a steady
Chip away,
income that way. Like
Yeah. I think the big thing is going to be getting you to understand what you're doing. It seems like you just do all this shit and it kind of works, but you don't know why it's working.
yeah, that's
That makes
another
sense. So I think once you understand things, you'll be able to kind of, like what you told me is you like to take things to the next level yourself anyway. So I think once you understand that,
yeah.
the concepts, that'll just allow you to really step things up. Do you have any desires to make fucking ridiculous money from it?
I had like 2 sets of goals. One that I would like I just said before, those ones I need to get. Well, not need to get, they're the ones I really want.
Yep.
And the other ones I would like to make $100,000 plus a year.
Yep.
Or just kind of, even if I come back to plastering, I can set myself up where I don't even have to work. I just do the like paperwork. I don't know what you'd call it, side, no actually physical working. Just start my own company. Have guys work for me.
Or
Yeah. But
and you'd be confident enough to come back in that field and do that?
I think so. Yeah. It's just more of a money issue. Like that's how now I'm struggling.
And what's the plan though? Like you're looking to buy a house or have a family
That's what I don't know what I want to do. That's another. So like what I'm doing, technically nothing, or I might as well make some money, and I don't want to work. So it's like a hard decision. Like, I want to go overseas, but what can I do to have a passive income while overseas? While I'm still young, I guess. Like before I,
Like why the trust in me and I guess the company?
I just think, like, once I signed up Platinum, I could just tell to actually offer a service to help us, not just to fill your own pockets with money. And then you just don't really, like all those other ones you see on Instagram, YouTube, they flash money, rental car. Like I know that's just all shit. Like you just don't really flash anything. So it's like that's not out of the business, you know what I mean? It's like, when you guys first got the office, I was like, so all of our money that we pay them is actually going into work. Like I don't know, it might sound a bit stupid.
Reinvesting into helping more people.
And then I haven't really watched too many videos recently, but the video quality's gotten better. So I'm like, they've obviously I've got an editor, or someone else is just focusing on that now. And then I don't know exactly when you signed up. It's like, who's this guy? He's making this much money. Like, and just more, even just the other actual group members making the videos and that, and like Fudge, for example, showing how he does that two-way.
So basically, just the community getting stronger as a whole. And
it's not just.
It's funny that reinvesting thing. It's never an answer I've heard from that question.
Because it's just if I make $100,000, I go buy a Mercedes. It's just like, what the fuck did you do that? Like, especially if you gave me $15,000 and I just go buy it, or 20 guys give me all this money and I don't do anything different from beforehand or put it back into the business. It's like he's just wanting to make money. I don't think you guys are. Obviously, you have to make money. Like it's a job. But you've actually have some sort of.
Well, at the end of the day, if we were in it to make money, we wouldn't be doing this. We'd be match betting ourselves.
That's what. And you've done it for, I don't know how long exactly everyone, but the public results is 3-4 years.
In terms of tipping,
Tipping, So I'm like, so there's no hidden dates. There's no fake dates. It's all.
And there's community members in there since 5 units.
So it's, like when I first signed up, I was like, checking if you were doing the units properly and shit to make sure it's all accurate. Like they weren't just lying. Like if you had 5 units saying it's 7 units, it's.
Oh wow.
But it's hard to.
No, it's good. It's good answer.
Because I did a bit of crypto and I thought that was just shit, even though I made money, but it just has a scammy.
It's not consistent.
It's too. You don't know what's going to happen.
This is kind of predictable.
After I did it for a while, I'm it's probably not the nicest way to put it. It's the same stuff over and over again. It's what can I do to make it different with more money? That's why I joined a mentorship and everything. But it's hard to. I know it's the same. Over a long run, you'll keep profiting.
So basically just upskilling, fucking making the most from this opportunity that you know works. Now, in terms of, before we move on, do you have any questions for me?
Not really. That's not just what information you can teach me to improve my match betting, but I think I can wait.
You think that's but nothing personally or no?
Maybe. How did you discover it? Was it through these boys, or you just found it yourself?
No, so I found it myself. I'm 20, turned 21 in August. I was late 17-year-old in finishing school through COVID. everyone around me is gambling. It's kind of similar to you. I'm like, I was never one to gamble. I'm like, well, if people are losing, there's got to be a way to win.
Yeah.
It took me just 6 months of playing around. Like, you can see my bet history on my original sports book. I'm betting like 1 cent stakes on these stupid things.
Yeah.
And then, worked out a turn of a bonus, worked out how to back my horses. Basically just progressed it from there, thinking, I don't know, I was making like $500 a weekend back in laying, cheering on these horses come second, third.
Yeah.
And then I got probably late 21, early 22.
Yeah.
Thinking I'm a genius, thinking I'm discovered match betting.
Yeah.
Do heaps good with this. And then I saw JP on TikTok. So I joined the system, joined Platinum, got involved in Discord. Basically from there, it was just about, I wasn't kind of actively thinking this at the time, but what I was doing was just upskilling and just building my knowledge. Just building my knowledge, speaking to different people. We'd kind of just keep feeding information back from different communities, things like that. Got to a point 6 months down the track, made like $12K a month. I put a message in the Discord saying that.
Yeah.
And JP saw it and he wanted to give me a phone call just because he was interested in what was like how I've done that. That kind of kept scaling up there. So you're talking now like sort of back end of 2022. Did my ACL in September, so I was lying in bed for 4 months.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's bad.
And then it was basically just had nothing else to do but match bet at that time. So kept scaling that up. Made some decent money with that, obviously. Spoke to JP on the phone. I can't remember exactly what it was. A couple of months after that message, maybe like October, November. And from there, I don't know, he liked what I was saying or whatever, and he's like, we're thinking to get an office next year. Do you want to come to Melbourne and work with us? And at that point, it's kind of a no-brainer for me because I'm like, I can't play footy this year. Like, what am I doing? I can go to Melbourne, match bet, do the same shit I'm doing here, and work and kind of learn more and upskill. So yes, moved to Melbourne February 2023, and here I am.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very different. Like, I've always did shit at school. Like, parents said don't do a trade. My dad does it. Started the trade. Like, and I was like, I hate it, but I'll finish my apprenticeship just so I have a qualification or something. Like, then you start getting paid pretty good, like what you think's good, and then that's like how you, like everyone. I think most people in the trade get stuck. Yeah, like it's like I can get $2,000 a week.
Yeah.
You know,
you're comfortable. It's too hard to go do something else.
Yeah, that's why I need that's what now like I want to try something else.
You always needed to lose that 40K to do that.
Yeah, I think so. Like a real, as shit as it is. Like,
if that didn't happen, you're probably still doing the same shit now. You're probably not sitting here right now.
Yeah, I probably would have ummed and ahed about paying for the mentorship.
Yeah.
I kind of now I'm regretting not when I first spoke to JP. Like we went through all my financial things on the phone. He's like, just do it now, and Lenny will make you back in the next 2 months or more. Like you tell us what you want to make. And I was like, oh, that sounds a bit, bullshit. Not just to say that to JP like that, but like, it's like, and then I was like, man, I could have just done that. I would have lost the $40,000, and I probably, who knows what my profits would be right now. I'd say probably $30,000.
Yeah.
3 months.
Who knows? Yeah.
Or, who knows? Like, I probably would have just quit work.
You'd be in a better position than you would be now.
Yeah.
Put it that way. So.
Yeah, I'm not stressed out with no money.
Yeah.
And like I would at least have money. Like that's my philosophy on it. Like I would have either got through that situation more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like the last few months, not to like say my mental health's bad or anything, but I've always been super happy.
Yeah.
Could sleep good now. Like
Yeah. Just
not
stressed out more,
now I understand how people are like, oh, I can't sleep, I'm stressed. I'm like, just go to bed, like shut your eyes and go to bed. Now I'm like, oh, now I know, like.
No, I understand.
So
feel like a load's been taken off now though, or still?
A little bit, yeah.
I'll explain how this works and what we'll do from here. So basically, I'm going to send you a link to my calendar.
Yep.
And then what will happen is basically you can just book in your first session whenever you want. If you want to do something out of hours, it's not on my calendar, just click me a message. We can try and sort something out there. Generally, if you can do, like, you're working 9 to 5, I imagine, something like that.
Yeah, I'll probably end it next week. This week's a bit,
Yeah.
like, I go work Saturday and Sunday. So,
Yeah, right. So you get started in it next week. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what.
But like the sessions go for an hour. Basically, you'll know when you're doing your next one. You'll know what you're trying to achieve from that. So it's like we want to achieve this. Step 1, achieve that. Then we move on to step 2, achieve that. So
that's one problem
how we do
I have that I'm learning.
Yeah.
I don't just. I want to do it all now.
Yeah.
That's like with this
But
mental shit. Yeah,
this
it's
will
like
force you to do that because
yeah.
I'm not going to tell you
Tell
anything
you.
else. I'm only telling you what I want you to do.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it, then we don't move on to the next thing.
Yeah, because Platinum, when I first joined,
Yeah,
I
it's
watched
just
it
a
all
dump
one
of
day and I was
information.
putting bets on while watching like the
Yeah.
video. And the next day I'm like, why the
Yeah.
I should watch this for a fortnight, like maybe an hour, watch a video
Yeah.
a day
Just
before I
a
go to
dump
bed.
of-
Like
dump
yeah,
of
like
information.
yeah, yeah. Like half the shit I
Yeah.
forgot and I had to go back and watch it all
Yeah.
again. Like, like I still now go back and watch like.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why
so much,
say
but no, this
non-promo
is
over 5% or more? Then I like go back, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's why I'm doing everything so wrong. Like,
No, this is what the point. Like, rather than just, I could sit here now and sit here for fucking 5 hours, explain a bunch of shit, and you
Yeah.
go back and be like, how do I put this together, and how do I go with this? Yes, that's kind of how that'll work.
Yeah.
But I've sent you the link there. Book your first session whenever you want. Flick me a message if you can't work that out,
yeah,
and then we'll go from there.
yeah, okay. One last thing.
Yep.
So those other accounts, wait till.
Just wait to that first session. We'll sort that.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's what I've been waiting for like the last month. I'm like, I don't want to open them
No,
up
get
and
it
do
get it done properly. Yeah.
how I was doing it on Platinum. Like it's still profit, but like
Yeah. Ideally, you want to smash out as much as you can before you go away. So.
yeah, that's now that I'm on. After this week, like I'm just on a normal 40-hour week. Sometimes it's less.
Yep.
So I can still.
Are you
smash.
set? Are you booked over there to move on that day, or?
I'd probably fly. I'm flying to Perth probably around the 3rd or 4th of August.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact date, like the start of August.
Yep.
And then I'm there for like half a week, maybe a week,
Yeah.
then flying to Europe.
Yep.
So
It's gonna
that's
be
another.
pretty tough because
tough,
there's
yeah.
a lot of setup we want to do here, but are you opposed to coming back to Australia to set more up, or like
Probably not. That's in all honesty. Like,
you don't want to do that? Yeah. Okay.
but I'm thinking, like I can just have like a day off every week.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
and do,
basically
like-
book that first session in as soon as possible, and you'll understand why, kind of
Yeah.
what's happening from there.
Yeah.
Because basically, if you don't have shit set up over there, you can't set it up over there.
Yeah, that's like
You can only bring over.
okay. Yeah, like now after this weekend, I'm not doing any like work for myself
Yep.
out of
Yep.
this work. So yeah, much more flexible.
Yeah. Easy.
Like I can even just call it sick. Like I don't really. It's probably not the nicest thing, but I don't really care about the job I have
Yep.
now. Like
Yeah.
it's just to fill
No,
in
fair
until
enough.
I fly out.
Well, literally, yeah. Book that in ASAP.
Yeah, I'll probably say next week. I'll go start it next week. I'll just
You're
get over
working
and done with.
Sunday and Sunday this week.
I can probably do the afternoon. It's more.
What time? Like Sunday afternoon?
Oh, I'll figure it out tonight. I just.
Yeah, well, anyway,
yeah.
just flick me a message, let me know, I'll sort that out. Easy.
Alright, yeah.
Can you get started?
Sweet, yeah.
Nice to
okay.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So hopefully you enjoyed that insight as to what it looks like to be a member being onboarded in the mentorship program. If you want to catch the full vlog, you can watch it here. If you're interested to know a little bit more about what some other members are doing in the mentorship program and how they're progressing, you can catch the full mentorship program playlist right here. Cheers.